Check, check, check. How do I am coming out in the speakers to me hearing it? Hey everybody, it's Rogue Wildy here, and right now I'm going to be showing you how to beat Trobbio. As you can see, I was a little tired when I finally got to this fight because it was exhausting. He's not an easy boss, and it probably took me maybe 9 to 20 tries, let's go that high, about 45 minutes total to complete this boss. But right as it starts off, I get a few hits in as he's coming out of the floor. And basically there's just going to be a few different things you're going to watch out for. That whirlwind attack that I just got hit by, that's the first. The second is the one you just saw with the dazzling lights that come out and fireworks. You just have to avoid the spots that are shining on the screen before they explode. The third attack is the one you just saw with the 3 smoke ball fireworks that come out of the ground. Basically your goal while you're fighting is to keep an eye on him. The spotlight in the background, you can see it moves and follows him the whole fight. So that's one way that you can kind of keep tabs on it, but just make sure you keep your eye on him, kind of telescope what he's doing, and then do your best to stay out of his way. When he's doing the whirlwind attack, sometimes you can jump on top of him and then get a downward strike in on him. For this fight, and for actually the whole game, I've been using the Reaper attack set because I just like that it gives you a little bit more reach. And for many of the bosses, like, you can barely just get close enough to him to get the hit in without taking damage yourself. So it's one of those ones that's conducive to boss fights, in my opinion. Whenever you stun him like I did just there, you're going to try to get as many hits as you possibly can in. And then also another thing about the balls, when he throws those out, you can actually hit those back at him. It doesn't do any damage to him, but you can just hit him out of the way if they're coming right for you. Because sometimes they'll bounce in an inconvenient spot and it'll leave you cornered, and basically you have no choice but to get hit. Right there, I just narrowly avoided the whirlwind attack. Usually you can get in kind of close after he does set off an attack, so you're just kind of watching to make sure and see that you're not going to get attacked. Here's kind of like the final stage of the fight where he'll disappear, and then you'll see these plumes of smoke that come up out of the ground. You have to avoid those. If you get hit by him, you're going to take 2 damage. Same thing, just staying away from him while he's doing his attack, but getting in close right after he's done to see if you can get him. Also, I've been using the long strike with the silk spear. So this one takes up about 4 silk bars, and it does about 3 hits worth of damage. So if you have the extra life, definitely get those in whenever you can, because that's going to be a big help to you in finishing this battle. Sometimes you're going to take hits, just don't panic. All you can do is just do your best to stay focused and try not to let it snowball into you getting hit 2 or 3 times, because right there I almost took some more damage. But make sure that you're just paying attention to his movements and getting in as close as you can. Listen too for the cues. When you know that he's stunned, try to come in and get as many hits in it as you can. You can see I did the top strike there, or the downward strike, while he's doing his movement. But once he's done with that attack, he throws out the 2 tornadoes, and you're going to want to get as far away from him as possible, because those 2 tornadoes come out and they'll do just as much damage as the main attack. So just be careful. Alright, I got caught up there in the mist, so now I'm down to 1 mask, so I was getting kind of desperate here. Almost lost it there, but I was just able to get it by coming out to the edge of the map. And we're getting here close to the end, so things are getting a little bit hectic. So your best thing that you can do here is just stay calm, stay focused, and keep close to him. Try to get those hits in right as he's finishing his attack. And there you go, right there I just finished up the battle with a silk spear right there at the end. So if you like this video, anyway, thank you very much for watching. And if you found it helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss future content. I'll be uploading more tutorials over the next few weeks, and I'd love for you to join me live on Twitch, where I share gameplay, tips, and behind-the-scenes practice. You can just look me up. My handle is Rogue Wildy, just like here. Drop a comment also and let me know what you're currently working with or struggling on. That way I can help and make sure you get the tutorials you need to cover what you need in the future. So I'll see you in the next one.